This one got hit by a ball. Well, it's live now, so don't be cussing.
What's your phone password?
476913.
One what?
13.
Why did it restart?
It got hit. All right, we're back. All right, you're in.
Sorry, man.
Just tell him, hey, ball just got hit.
Yeah.
Hey,
Vinny, who won the first set? Okay, welcome back. I apologize, but when the volleyballs are going 80 miles an hour and they hit some technical equipment, no matter how well we try to protect them, the stream goes down. Just to recap, LVC Black won that first set. They're up 4-1 here in the second. Oh, what a great swing, but even better dig right there. And the easy free ball goes over for a point. 5-1 right now with Legion on a roll. Momentum has definitely shifted, I can tell you. Number 14 back to serve, Quentin Moore out of Pfeiffer University. Oh, just wide right there. Great call by our line judge. These balls are hard to see. Trust me, 80 miles an hour. These Micassas can really move. I want to thank Mikasa for being our sponsor here. Always appreciate the Ball of International Volleyball entrusting the VLA to represent them well. A bump set go. That was ridiculous, by the way. Loved every part of that. Got a bump set Bick. Here we go. Sauce by the middle blocker. Love it. Roll shot picked up by the left front. Uh-oh, free ball. Should be a scoring opportunity here. Oh, my goodness. Lots of defense. Here we go. Great dig by Haas. And the Bick. Oh, here we go. We're going to get a free ball again. I'm predicting termination. And I'm wrong as usual. All right, who wants to put one down? Here we go. Someone's getting one. Oh! And there he is, big number 2, Ben Wolf for Ascension. I do want to thank all our subscribers who are listening right now, as well as all our sponsors. I don't want to thank Chris Hosley, who's probably watching his brother's team play. Really the only member of LVC that I don't particularly care for. I am joking, of course. I love Haas. Nice back set against the flow and a wonderful swing right there. That is a great side out. Number 8 right there. Sam Albert, 6'4", opposite Virginia Tech. Number 7, our good friend Ryan Carty out of Kinderhook. Back to serve, maybe. Let's see what he's bringing here. See, thinking jump floaty, thinking jump spinner. Dealer's choice. Going spinner. Low toss, LB style. Low serve, LB style. Love it. Great set. Oh! And there's what you'll see a lot of times at high-level men's volleyball. Not necessarily a discipline block, but he saw the ball tight. He's one-on-one, reach outside his body line, made a great blocking move right there by number 10, Garrett Dim. Mount Olive College out of Lancaster, Pennsylvania. Low, just a bit outside, says Bob Euchre. Hey, I got a call from Mark Olson saying today is Brian Lewis's birthday from Ascension. Big fan of Brian, as I said earlier. Happy birthday, Brian. Hopefully you are feeling good and happy to be here in Angola, Indiana, the Ball Sports Academy in the 2021 VLA Cup. Score is 8-4 right now with Legion Black on top. Number 8 for LVC, Sam Elbis back to serve. Jumper, great first contact by Ascension. Oh, maybe just a little wide. It is a little different, setting those lefties on the right side. They're tremendous opposite attackers, obviously. The left-handed people tend to benefit being on that left side, but the ball does get past their body line. It's hard for them to keep that ball back in the court. 9-4, service error. They're going to take us to 9-5 with Ascension with the serve. This is the second match on court 1 today for the VLA Cup. Day 1, 25 total matches. Unbelievable. Great set. Great set right there. Just wide. I'm a big fan of against the flow. Most times because of the speed of the offensive, middle blockers do tend to track the pass or follow that pass along the net. So against that flow of the pass, usually gets you a good hitting opportunity, but also is a highly critical set. So it has to be located well, and hopefully the pin attacker can take advantage of that choice. Brian back to serve. Oh, thought maybe we get a trickle ace for his birthday. No such luck this time. Number 10 back to serve for LVC2, Garrett Dim. As you'll see in a lot of these first matches today, players still trying to get their legs from long travel. We have teams coming from New York, California, Arizona, all over. So it's a long way to get here to Angola, Indiana, the middle of America. Beautiful place if you've never been. Come join us. 101 Lakes, Steuben County. Ooh, great high, fast set. Number 14 for Legion, Quentin Moore, just barely misses that wrist away 4-4. I promise as soon as Rob Sinclair is done with the technical difficulties on court 2, we'll be back here. Much more knowledgeable broadcaster. I am just kind of filling in for fun. Good set again. Good move by the setter of Ascension. That is a great flat swing right there, cross body. 11 serving 8. Number 2 back to serve, Grant Gresham. I don't think in relation to the famous Gresham author with numerous #1 bestsellers, but you never know. To answer Tony Price's question, TP's, Team Pineapple's first match on court 2 will not be streamed live. It will be available to watch later for our subscribers. Team Pineapple's second match of the day will be on court 1 and will be live streamed. Hey, that's a great swing out of the middle. Left front for Ascension was in there, nice and tight to help, but a great flat swing by number 7, Ryan Carty, to go off the block. Number 9, the setter for New York Legion Black. Back to serve, Nick Drucker out of Richmond, Virginia. King U University. Oh, nice athlete, nice jump. And a nice ace. Funny how all those things coincide. And the ace dance performed to perfection by LVC2. Big fan of the emotion that LVC plays with. Guys are here to have a good time, play high-level volleyball. Everything the VLA wants to be about. That one just a bit long. I'm not afraid of the aggressive serving. These teams are all so good. Easy serves leads to team being a good offensive rhythm, which you do not want. So lollipops over the net will not get it done. A couple errors here and there to serve tough and get them out of system just like that benefit each team greatly. Oh, nice block right there. Oh, and the tip goes down by the big man, number 2, Ben Wolf. Super impressed with Ben. Big middle blocker, strong, up quick in transition. Zach Melcher, setter from Grand Canyon, back to serve for Ascension. Nice first contact. Oh, a little wide. See if he fixes it. Nice cover. High swing. I did not see a touch. Neither did the line judge. Neither did the Vandermeers. We have David Vandermeer and his son reffing up and down today. I want to thank all 6 of our officials coming into town. All certified. Wonderful. Oh, and that ball had a lot of funk on it. Call that the hybrid Spatchy. Just barely missed. Great call by our line judge. Number 14, Quentin Moore, back to serve. Just a bit long after this match, we will be having a bicep curl contest between Chris Hosley of LVC, and Tony Price. We will see who has the best bicep presses. Both are not afraid to show those pictures online of their vigorous workouts and how huge biceps do absolutely nothing for your volleyball game. Nice serve cross court by the middle. Back set 101. Can't quite find the connection right now. The setter from Ascension, who's a wonderful player, Zach Melcher, him and Brian Lewis not quite on the same page. So look for that, though, to get better throughout this match as well as future matches. So a kill there for Brian Lewis, but once again, I can see coach slash player slash owner slash manager Vinny is not real happy with the rhythm on that right side right now. Great first contact, and that is pretty much unstoppable. It's a great choice by the setter here for Ascension. Ball gets pushed over there in zone 2, puts a ton of pressure on the other team's left front. They want to help with the quick, but they also don't want to get beat on the right side, and so a lot of times they will bail, as happened in that case, and opening to zone 5 for the middle blocker to attack. Ooh, little rolly, handled well, and that is a great inside out wrist away swing by big number 18 Seth Kohler. 6'10" middle blocker out of Tempe, Arizona, played at Park University.
Keep doing your thing. I just need my computer.
I promise we will get Rob Sinclair back with all his knowledge ASAP. Served by Brian Lewis into zone 5. Great first contact. And again, number 8 for LVC2 hammers the ball. They're going to get another free ball opportunity. Another great first contact. And I would set him again as well. Yeah, another great choice right there by the by the LVC setter. Had everything going to the left, threw it back over his head. And number 8 for them is never going to get dug to. Sam Elvis, heavy crossbody arm. Never going to dig him twice. Number 10, Garrett Dim out of Lancaster, Pennsylvania, Mount Olive University, back to serve. Another one of these great young, strong athletes that play for the LVC program. Just so blessed to have so many guys that have 2 wonderful teams. Let's see if we can transition here. See, there it is. Oh, gosh, about hit the camera again. I was about ready to have a heart attack. Right there was the first time in this set that Melcher and Lewis kind of hooked up in a good rhythm. I knew they'd find it. It's just a matter of time. Like I said, a lot of these guys traveled a long way. First match of the day. Look for this awesome volleyball to become even more awesome over the next 2.5 days. First contact, outside. Oh, the left-handed swing. So not intentional, but once again, just stating how wonderful these athletes are. Number 14, Quentin Moore, decides, you know what, right-handed is overrated. I'm going to slap it with the lefty and get a little chisel off the block. Graham Gresham, once again, father did not write all the great suspense books, but back to serve. And unfortunately, that ball will not be in play. Side out. 17-19 here in the second set. LVC2 is up 1-0. Into the game for the first time, number 22 for Arizona, and we'll have to give Vince a hard time because there's not a number 22 on the roster. 17, Kevin Liu, perfect, libero out of Cal Berkeley. That'll be a mental note for Loy to remember that as Liu exit is the match. For the middle, libero comes back in. We got 20 serving 17 right now. LVC2 with the lead. Number 9, their very athletic setter, Nick Drucker, back to serve. Nice serve in the seam. Well handled. Oh, my goodness. That is a hammer. Connor Daugherty just barely missed it. That's his second one that just about decapitated the LVC setter. Luckily, just a bit outside. Ready? All right, back to Rob. Thank you for your time.
Thanks, LB.
Loy Ball, a heroic effort hopping in here and commentating on quick notice. Thanks to him very much. We are back. I think everything works. Man, what a sequence. I think the camera on the SportConX Rising Tide court got hit by a ball. Then apparently the camera over here got hit by a ball. Good times. Looks like we got a match in our hands here, though, folks. When I left in set 1, LVC2 was taking set number 1 in pretty dominating fashion. It seems to have ended up that way. Ascension now very much in the game here, but needing 4 points. Lewis into the block out of system on the left side. Covered well by Itsugiri. This is Lewis again. Over the block. No touch on its way out of bounds. Score of court 2, by the way. Rising Tide SportConX are in set 4. Rising Tide leads 2-1, but they trail 22-24 in the 4th. So that one might be going 5 if SportConX can get one side out. Let's watch for a second. Yes. Yes. Rising Tide 2-1. So, man, sorry, we're all scattered all over the place with both courts going down here. That's it. I think that's the match. Oh, yeah. My mistake. I was wrong about that score. It was actually Rising Tide with set points, with match points. They end up winning the match 25-22 in the 4th, and they win the match 3-1. So that's it. The Battle of California goes the way of the Rising Tide, and now all focus here to court 1 with LVC2 2 points away from going up 2-0, but Moore serves that ball well out of bounds. So now Doherty and Phoenix with some serious work to do here. This is typically a pretty good service rotation for Phoenix. Good pass, though, by Dim down the line and just out of bounds long. So a missed opportunity there. But LVC2 off a really good pass. Phoenix with a little bit of a breath of life here in the second. Big moment here. Good serve down the line, handled by Carty, the middle blocker. Defensive play made by Melcher. Phoenix has got to have this. Lewis on the right side rolled, dug by Moore. Albus is blocked by Haggard, and the cover of Hasley not quite good enough. So another point in this rotation for the Phoenix Ascension. 2 in a row now, and I was just about to say that this might be a good time for a timeout if you're LVC2, and yes, that is what they do. 21-23. Nice time for me to hop back into the stream here as this second set gets pretty competitive. Phoenix going to continue to try and make a run out of the timeout here to avoid going down 2-0. And I mentioned at the very beginning of the match, although it looks like the stream got cut because the camera got blasted. So just to let everyone know the stakes here, the winner of this match guaranteed second in the pool at least. The loser of the match can do no better than third. And that matters a lot because if you get second or first, you go straight to the quarterfinals of bracket tomorrow. Third or fourth, you have to play a play-in game in bracket on Saturday. So very important here, this match. What a block that time. Oh, never mind. That ball by Carty through the block of Ben Wolf and down on the Phoenix side. I thought that might have been a stuff block. So good timeout for LVC2 and set points. 3 of them at least, 24-21, trying to go up 2-0. Haggard down the line, off the tape, kept alive by Drucker for a moment. Dug by Itsugiri. Doherty out of the pipe, pretty good block touch by Gresham. Albus is going to have a swing for the set here, and he's rejected by Wolf. So 1 set point save, but now's the tough part. On the serve of Ben Wolf, Phoenix needs 2 points. Perfect pass by Drucker, but hit out of bounds. So another set point saved. Gresham tried to slice off a heck of an angle there on the 31. He missed it well wide. So this is very interesting, ladies and gentlemen. 23-24. Still set point for Team LVC2. But it feels like momentum is in Phoenix's favor. Pass a little bit off the net. Albus for the set again! Through the block and down, and that's it. 25-23, the final score. LVC2 with a commanding and impressive 2-0 lead, but Phoenix definitely made them work for it at the end of the set there, taking a little bit of momentum back onto their side, and as we know, that's all important in the game of volleyball. We will see what set 3 has in store for us in just a few minutes. Stay tuned. I'll deal with that. So that match is over, and this one's fine now.
Well, we'll get that one going and they start doing everything.
Both of the phones that you're using over there are having big issues. This one's not. So if it got blasted by a ball, then it is what it is.
Well, what happened was it was like watching a freaking arrow go through a noose. Like it hit the cord right there and just popped it right out. And it was just like, and right after that shut off, he's like, what do I keep doing? I'm like, it's not you, man. It's the freaking volleyball. Keeps hitting everything.
So what time is? Set number 3 coming your way live. Phoenix down 2-0 and starting it off with the service error from Zach Melcher, really needing a turnaround to have any chance of holding their 3rd overall seed against the Team LVC2 team that we knew was going to be good. But I can't say I expected them to go up 2-0 in this fashion. Looks like they're just the better team so far. Doherty is absolutely clamped by Quentin Moore with just as good of a celebration of match. That was absolutely straight down. And maybe a little bit of a trap set by Melcher, but that is all over the highlight reel. A ball denting the floorboards off the block of Quentin Moore. And Drucker continues to serve 2-0. Again, Doherty into the block of Moore, but this time deflects well out of bounds. Good repeat set that time by Zach Melcher. I love that. Going back to a hitter right after he's been blocked or made an error. Doherty floated, handled by Dim's hands. Quick tempo ball to Albus on the right side. Good defensive play by Melcher, running it down off the block touch. Lewis here. A big swing in transition is dug cross court. Big opportunity here for Phoenix. Lewis again, off the block touch, and he puts it away. And that is excellent volleyball from the Phoenix Ascension. A great block touch by Brian Lewis to start that whole scramble sequence. Melcher runs it down. They survive. They stay in the play and eventually terminate in transition. That is great high-level play there from the Ascension, and we're tied up at 2. Great set against the flow by Drucker, and Moore through the block, but commits a net violation after he lands. So the Ascension take a lead 3-2 here in set number 3. It's funny. It's actually kind of similar to LVC1 with Lance Rogers serving a similar serve from Doherty and a similar amount of success. Great rundown by Itsugire, but unfortunately hit out of bounds by Doherty. But like I've been saying for a long time, service pressure is not all about hitting the ball hard from the service line. A good, well-located float serve can be just as effective if you put it on the right guy or you put it in the right seam. And teams score points in those rotations for a reason. Passed right on the net by Haggard. And Melcher, the setter in the back row, can't go up and block that ball in the overpass, leaving no opposition for Ryan Carty to put that one away. Moore serving again. That one missed well out of bounds. So Ben Wolf here, number 2 in purple. Middle blocker out of Juniata. Played in the Czech Republic overseas. Oh, what a set by Drucker all the way across the court. Dug by Melcher. Haggard does run it down. Free ball opportunity here. Albus, quick set on the right side. Touched on its way out of bounds. And maybe caught the sideline as well. I love what I'm seeing from Nick Drucker so far. Really athletic setter, but gets the ball out of his hands so fast. Has as good of a set of hands as you'll see in this tournament all weekend long. Tough pass by Melcher. He runs it down. That's actually inside the antennas, but tapped straight to the floor by Graham Gresham on the overpass. This is Carty again. Low pass by Itsugire. Good bump set by Melcher. What a hammer by the left-hander Brian Lewis. That was a brilliant bump set by Zach Melcher again off of a pretty low pass. Make no mistake about that one. Brian Lewis against 2 blockers, denting the floorboards. Might have to write Lloyd Ball a check for property damage after that swing. Another good serve from Lewis. Passed right on the net. That's got to be a back row blocker call, and yes, it is. I definitely agree with that call. That ball was in the plane, and middle blocker Seth Gallagher was fully within his rights to go up and touch it with Drucker, the setter for LVC2, in the back row. Oh, wait a minute. It looks like LVC2 is going to take this point. Huh, wow. I disagree with that call. I thought that ball got to the plane, but I think over the net's going to be the call against Phoenix. So 7-5 LVC2. Good pass by Haggard. High down the line. Did he get the fingertips? It looked like he did, but no touch detected. So another point for LVC2 with Albus in the background. No, wait a minute. A touch admitted to. Okay. So Haggard did get the fingertips of the block, and Phoenix does take the point. Albus absolutely crushed down the line. The score, I believe, now is 8-6 LVC2. I think that's what we've got. We're on the same page about that. That was a bomb by Albus on the right side that time. Definitely too much space left by the Ascension block down the line for Albus to hit at. Lewis, the opposite in the passing pattern, targeted that time. Well out of system, he'll take a swing on it. Good diving play by Albus. Opportunity here, Lewis now out of the right side in transition on the D-ball. Gets the touch as well as the back line. Crucial put away that time for Phoenix. They're within 1. And Brian Lewis really doing everything for his team right now, including passing the ball. Not something you normally expect from your opposite. Gallagher, the float server, working on more. Passed a little bit off the net. And again, way too much space left by the Ascension block down the line. Moore had 2 body widths worth of line between Melcher's outside hand and the antenna, and that is just too easy for any pin hitter this high of a level. That's an adjustment that Phoenix has got to make in the way they set up their block. 9-7 LVC2, perfect pass. Wolf out of the middle is Doug. And Albus out of the back row again down the line, having so much success. Even as fast as these offenses are run at this level, these hitters still have the vision that it requires to see what the opposing block is giving them or taking away. And clearly the LVC2 block is seeing, or the hitters, excuse me, are seeing the line left to them by the Phoenix block on both pins, and they're taking advantage in such a way that Phoenix wants to call timeout. Down 2-0 and down 10-7 here in the third. Looking for some answers. We'll be right back. Good swing by Doherty down the line that time, getting the block touch out of the timeout. Melcher looking to put on some pressure, tried to cut that one short to position one, and way too short, and Hasley made a pretty good read anyway. 11-8. Perfect pass by Itsugire. Lewis is absolutely roofed by Albus, with Cardi there as well. What a move by Sam Albus back into the cross court. Excellent seal by number 8 in white, and Cardi doing a good job of getting there to close the gap. And Phoenix in rotation one of the teams that struggles the most in this rotation, just because you have a lefty on the left side. That is not a position that the average left-hander is comfortable. Melcher doing a good job getting middle involved. A pretty good defensive play made, but no free ball able to be sent over by LVC. Doherty here, the float server, and again, a typically very good scoring rotation for Phoenix on serve. Good pass that time by Moore. Good block touch by Wolf, kept alive, but right on the net and hammered to the floor by Quentin Moore on the overpass. Substitution going to come in here. Number 6 in white, Brandon Henry, replaces Quentin Moore. Come in and serve and play some defense. We'll see if it's just for this one rotation or if he'll stay in the back row the whole trip for Moore. Not a good serve that time by Henry, but ice cold off the bench. That's to be expected sometimes, and indeed the substitution is undone. So Quentin Moore back into the game at outside for LVC2, who has a 3-point lead and a 2-set lead. Passed right on the net. Beautiful delivery by Drucker to the outside, and Dim puts it away through a small seam. (14-10) Cardi, the middle blocker, a very good server for LVC2. Another rotation that they score a lot of points in. Excellent pass. Good block that time by Gresham. Dim wins the net exchange, but Phoenix here with a chance in transition. Great block touch by Albus. Dim, sharp cross court, missed it out of bounds. A little bit too sharp on the angle, missed it 2 or 3 tiles wide. So an inspired rally there by both teams, won by Phoenix on the hitting error, and a very important point that time as Lewis here looking to do some damage from the service line. Going down the line, handled decently well by Hosley. All the way to Albus, and he puts it away against pretty much no blockers. A little bit of a stutter step that time by Albus on his way in with his approach. Confused the Phoenix block. Nobody went up, and Albus said, "Thank you very much." (15-11). Perfect pass by Itsugire. Haggard into the block and into the antenna for a Phoenix point. Nice delivery that time by Melcher again. And Haggard, a guy that if I'm Phoenix, I'm setting. I'm finding where he is all over the court, including here in his service rotations out of the BIC. Excellent set again, but an even better dig by Itsugire. But eventually put away off the tape on the overpass, I believe, by Graham Gresham. The LVC2 lead back up to 4 with Garrett Dim back at the service line. And Phoenix in rotation 5. You see Lewis, the opposite, passing here in rotation in position 6. Doherty into the block of Drucker, I believe off the head, and way out of bounds. Common problem for guys at this high of a level and this level of athleticism, for as high as they jump on the block, for their heads, their foreheads to very much be in play. Case in point right there. Pretty good short serve that time from Gallagher, thrown straight to the floor on 2. Nice setter dump that time from Drucker. What is Phoenix going to be able to do to close this gap? The LVC2 lead has been 4 for quite a while now. Been siding out at really high efficiency. Oh, really good set that time from Melcher. Even better block, though, by Drucker one-on-one. Phoenix in transition. Sends over a roll shot. Good block by Wolf, but another chance off the cover. Oh, great dig by Lewis, and I think a back row attack violation going to be the call. Yes, it is. That was a really nice set by Drucker against the flow, but Albus, on his way in out of the back row, put his toe on the 3-meter attack line. So a pretty good rally there. Phoenix sides out eventually on the attack line there and sends Melcher back to serve. Barely clips the tape, makes it over. Albus flying out of the back row! Absolutely levitating and hammering that ball down the line. That was insane. Ridiculous piece of athleticism that time for number 8 in white. Brilliant pass by Itsugire again. But a good dig out of middle back against the middle attack of Wolf. More sharp cross court off the tape, and he puts it away. What a dig that time. I think that was Garrett Dim in middle back. I have no idea what part of his body he used to keep that ball off the floor, but it doesn't matter. Really impressed with LVC2's really well-rounded aspects of all their game. They're not the biggest team in the gym. That's honestly the only disadvantage they have going for them. They're complete, skilled, and well-rounded at every position, including the setter position. I'm really impressed by Nick Drucker so far. Great serve into a seam. One-handed set from Melcher to Wolf, but the block is covered. Doherty rolled down the line, and Hosley can't quite make the defensive play. (15-19). Phoenix again looking for solutions to score on serve and close this gap. Moore through a seam in the block and down. And LVC2 built to be a pretty good rotation 1 team, as Moore, the outside hitter in the L1 spot, has played some opposite in his career before. Serve kept in play, handled by Itsugire. Wolf crossbody. Absolutely detonates. Around 2 blockers. Nice job taking the space that the block gave him, despite a good piece of help blocking by the LVC2 off blocker dim, I believe. Yes, it was. Oh, hammered by Cardi. And you can see there Nick Drucker, as soon as he knows the pass is perfect, gets to his spot and looks over his right shoulder at the Ascension block. He is looking at what they're doing before he makes his choice. And what he noticed there was that no help came from the left side block of Haggard. Knew his middle would have a one-on-one, gave it to Cardi, and he hammered it wrist away. Just really smart, high-level setting. LVC2 closing in here on a 3-0 victory in this match. 21-17, but not if Brian Lewis has anything to say about it. Good serve right into a seam. Handled really well, though! And crushed straight to the sideline by Graham Gresham. What a pass. I'm not sure which of the guys between Dim and Moore even got a piece of that ball. Just fantastic offense that time by LVC2. Albus putting on the heat, forces the overpass, but a mistake by Gresham fixed by Drucker, who taps it to the floor as the front row setter. And now at 23-17, this match might be pretty much over, ladies and gentlemen. LVC2 on the verge of a pretty substantial upset, not just beating the third overall seeded Phoenix Ascension, but about to beat them handily. Another good serve, passed well off the net. This will be Haggard against two big blockers. Rolled over in a transition opportunity here. Albus off of 1 foot into the block is covered. And another back row tech violation. I think that's a good call. So Haggard for Phoenix against LVC's rotation 4. Needing a serious run and going for the float serve this time to keep it alive. Ball set well off the net, off the tape, handled by Doherty. But overpass and hammered to the floor by Nick Drucker, and match points coming up. Let me tell you, if you're from the East Coast and your name is Hosley, you are very happy with the performance of everybody wearing flamingos so far today. Team LVC won, beating the New York Pride 3-1 this morning. Now match points here for LVC2. And that'll do it right there. Doherty hits it out of bounds. Wow, 25-18. The set 3 score, and Team LVC's second team in commanding position to take at least second in Pool C. And they will go straight to the quarterfinals tomorrow, while the Phoenix Ascension will play the loser of Team Pineapple and Chicago's Sweed, who are warming up on Court 2 right now. But regardless, we'll play a play-in match tomorrow to get into the quarterfinal round of the bracket. What a match that was. We appreciate everyone rolling with us on all the issues we've had with cameras on both courts being directly in the line of fire of some high-velocity volleyballs. So thanks for rolling with us, you guys. Next match here on Court 1 will be live in 2 hours at 2 p.m. Eastern. The Chicago Icemen seeded 1 overall against SoCal's Rukkus, another championship contender. That is an absolutely must-watch match. We are so excited for that. And Court 2 starting here pretty shortly. Thank you, sir. Team Pineapple, the home team, taking on Chicago's Sweed. So we're going to get that going on Court number 2 on the members-only live stream. So if you're interested in catching that one, make sure to hit that join button here on the YouTube channel. 99 cents a month only. Gives you access to the fancy new emojis in the chat and all the extra volleyball this weekend. So definitely consider doing that if you're interested. But I will be back with you guys at 2 p.m. here on Court 1 with Icemen Rukkus. We will see you then. I'm Rob St. Clair. Thanks for watching.